All right, guys. So good morning or afternoon.
Good morning.
Hey, what's up?
Our objective for today is to learn how to add and subtract rational functions. Okay, so we're going to learn how to add and subtract rational functions. We are building on previous information, previous knowledge of adding and subtracting fractions. Okay, when you were in elementary school or middle school, you learned how to add fractions, which is super easy. So, for example, if I ask you to add 1/2 plus 3/2, what would that equal to? 4 over 2 or just 2? Very good. So 4 divided by 2, which is the same thing as 2 over 1, which is the same thing as 2. Okay, so we're going to come up with 3 rules. Rule number 1. How come I was just able to add the fractions together?
Because they have the same denominator.
Yeah, they have the same denominator, the denominator is the same. Okay, so that's rule number 1. Set denominator to be equal or to be the same, okay? Whatever word you want to use. So set the denominator to be equal. Rule number 2, since the denominators were both 2, what did we do to the numerators? Yeah, we just combined the numerators, so we're going to either add or subtract the numerators. And then our final step was to what? Simplify or reduce the fraction. Okay, we've been learning how to simplify all along. Okay, so you're going to simplify. In other words, reduce the rational function. Okay, here's another example. The first example was like an elementary school example.
Yep.
Okay, now what if I have 5/8 plus 3 over 8x? Are the denominators the same?
No.
No. So what can I do to make them the same? What would I multiply by? X. Very good. So you're going to multiply the numerator and the denominator by x. Because I want my denominator to be 8x. So this is equal to 5x over 8x plus 3 over 8x. When I add those together, what do you get?
8x over 8x.
Well, no. 8 would be 6. Oh, 8x. Oh, x plus 3.
Can I combine x's and variables?
No. 5x
I'm sorry. Numbers and variables? No. So you're going to just have 5x plus 3 over 8x. And that's as far as you can go.
Oh, okay. I see.
You cannot combine an x and a regular 3. If it was a 3x, then you could combine them.
Miss, can you factor that? I don't know.
You cannot factor, you would have to factor out an x out of both.
Okay.
Okay, that's a good question. Okay, questions on that example? Sure? Okay, now let's do this again. 5/8 minus 3 over 24x. Are the denominators the same? No. Okay, so how do I get the denominators? Good. So you're going to multiply one side by 3x, the numerator and the denominator. 8 times 3 is 24x, right? So now I'm going to have the same denominator. What is 3x times 5? 15x, good. What is 3x times 8?
24x. And then you can't divide those.
Minus 3 over 24x. Okay, so I am subtracting. What is 15x minus 3?
15x minus 3.
Yeah, it just stays that way. if both terms, 15 and 3 had x's, then I could combine them. But since they're different, I'm going to keep them separate, and then if I was able to have x in both, then I could factor out. Questions on that? Sure? Okay. Yeah. Okay, if we look at worksheet number 10, and I know you guys don't have that yet, but I'm going to go ahead and show you example number 2. Okay? Just kidding. Example number 1. Sorry. Okay, example number 1. It says 5 divided by 8 minus 3 divided by 8x.
We did that already.
We just did this.
Yeah, we did that.
Oh, we did addition, right?
I mean,
Same
is
thing,
it
right?
the same thing? You just
What is the common denominator? 8x,
8x.
right? So I'm going to multiply my numerator and my denominator by x. So that's equal to 5x over 8x minus 3 over 8x. Can I combine those two? Nope. So I'm left with 5x minus 3 all over 8x. Yes.
But it's like,
You might want to write this in your packet so that you have the notes for it. Okay, we're going to do all 4, probably all 6 examples from the packet, and then you guys are going to have some homework that's fairly easy. Okay. Example 2 says 2 divided by 4x plus 12. So we did easy, elementary, middle school, and now we're in high school.
Miss Josh.
wait, where's the grade?
Here.
Can you put it back in the bin? Okay, this is from your packet, worksheet number 10. We already did example 1, and now we're doing example 2. Okay, are the denominators the same?
No.
No. What do I need to do so that the x becomes 4x? Multiply it by 4. So you're going to multiply the numerator and the denominator by 4. Okay, what's 7 times 4?
28. Oh,
Good.
Oh, I was right.
What's 4 times 3? 12, and then 4 times x? 4x. So 7 over x plus 3 is actually equal to 28 over 4x plus 12. Okay, I'm going to leave the first fraction the same, 2 over 4x plus 12, and I'm adding both of the fractions together. Are my denominators the same? Yes, so now can I add straight across? Yes. So 28 plus 2 is 30 over 4x plus 12. Now, you can simplify. What do we have in common?
Like the base common factor is 4 in that one.
Okay, there's a common factor between all 3, which would be 4. Okay? Yeah, you're going to divide.
We can divide.
4 times 8 is 4 times
Yeah, so that doesn't work, right? So 30 divided by 4 is...
So 2.
You can divide 2.
So I can divide all my terms by 2, right? I started with 4, but that was too big, right? Okay, so what's 30 divided by 2?
15.
Over 2.
Good. 4x divided by 2 is?
2x.
And then 12 divided by 2 is? Is that as far as we can go?
Yes.
We could still factor out a 2 from the 2 and the 6, but it's not really necessary, right? Because it doesn't help or make it any easier, okay? So we're done for that one. Let's go ahead and go to example 3. We're going to look at example number 3 from worksheet 10. Are my denominators the same? No. So what do I need to do to get common denominator?
Add.
Or we can only
You
multiply
can multiply both of them.
by
10. Oh, sorry, 5.
by each other. Okay, so I can multiply one factor or one fraction by x minus 5, and then I multiply the other fraction by x plus 2. with me?
I guess.
Okay, so you're gonna distribute the 7 to the x. What is 7 times x? 7x, and then 7 times -5? Negative 35. So you have 7x minus 35 over, and now I'm just going to keep my life simple. Instead of foiling, I'm going to leave it like that. Okay, and on the other side, you're going to distribute the 4 to each of the terms. What is 4 times x? And 4 times 2? 8. Now I have a question. Well, we'll just leave it like that. Okay, 4x plus 8 over x minus 5 times x plus 2. Don't forget to subtract them. Are my denominators the same? Yes, so I'm going to leave my denominator the same. What about my numerator?
Oh, you can.
What is 7x minus 4x? 3x. Good. Okay, next one. What is negative 35 minus 8?
Negative 27.
What? No, it's
Negative
not.
45.
It's 43.
No, because it is negative 35 and you add positive 2 to that.
Subtract them.
But you are subtracting
Oh, okay,
the
yeah.
positive 8
So it's not
minus 43. Is that right?
Yeah.
And I think that's as far as we can go and as far as simplifying.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at example 4.
From your head? Or you did this together?
Okay, so we went elementary, middle school, high school. This is probably college level.
Why did the
All
Y
right,
get rid of
so
the
I'm going to factor my y's. What is my CV table? This is 3 terms. Okay, what are the factors of 10 that add up to 7?
5 and 2.
5 and 2. Good. So y plus 2 and y plus 5 equals 2y squared plus 7y plus 10. Okay, so now that I have this as my factor or my fraction, can you see what they have in common?
Yes.
Okay, they have the y plus 5 in common, right? So what would I need to do to multiply? Yeah, we're going to multiply times y plus 2. Okay, and you're going to still distribute to each of the terms. What is 3 times y? 3 times 2? 6. I'm going to leave y plus 2 and y plus 5 on the bottom, plus y over y plus 5 and y plus 2. Now it's easy. Now it's back to high school. Okay, I'm going to combine the like terms. What is 3y plus y?
4y?
4y, good. And then what is plus 6 plus nothing?
Plus 6.
Plus nothing, yes.
Yeah, it's going to be plus 6.
Over 5.
Over y plus 5 over y plus 2.
He is greater than
Okay, your homework is to complete number 5 and number 6 on worksheet 10. And I want you to do number 1 through 12 on worksheet 9. And the cool thing about worksheet 9 is that all of them have the same denominators. So it's just a matter of adding the numerators and combining like terms. The homework on worksheet 10, use the notes above to help you. Okay, this is going to be due tomorrow.
Or now if you can.
Thank you.